This video and every other video I make is brought to you by Patreon. I couldn't do this without your support. Check out what kind of incentives you can get down below. Hey, LS 11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K25 Universe Mode. We are here on Monday Night Raw, the final Raw before the Royal Rumble. And we are kicking things off with some tag team action. As here comes Austin Theory of the ring, Thea Hale by his side. Theory looking to avenge what happened last week to Thea Hale, the woman who, as I said last week, he's described as the annoying little sister he never asked for but will defend with his life. So Theory and Thea making their way down to the ring. Ready for tag team action tonight. So Austin Theory and Thea Hale have made their way to the ring. Theory tonight gets to team up with his mentor here on Raw. As here comes his tag team partner. It's the first time we've ever gotten to see him wrestle on Raw, and I'll let you in on a little secret. He was actually supposed to wrestle on the first episode of 2K25, but, or on the first episode of Raw of 2K25, but it just ultimately didn't really work out that way. Here he is, the Scrap Daddy Adam Pearce, making his way down to the ring. Last week, he took an RKO. Theory took an RKO. Thea Hale took an RKO. All in Randy Orton and Nick Aldis' attempt to get the match that they will be getting on Sunday, April 27th at the Royal Rumble for the World Tag Team titles against the Hardys. But Theory and Pearce tonight looking for some revenge after they were the victims of Aldis and Orton last week. So Adam Pearce has made his way to the ring. As here comes the national treasure, Nick Aldis, to the ring. Former cohorts with Austin Theory in the Six just a year ago. This time last year, he was the leader of the Six, was Nick Aldis. He'd taken it over from Cody after kicking Cody to the curb at Survivor Series. And now tonight, Nick Aldis, he and Randy Orton are just days away, 6 days away to be specific, from trying to become the World Tag Team Champions at the Royal Rumble. Nick Aldis has made his way down to the ring. And his tag team partner, of course, the Viper, Randy Orton, making his way to the ring. The three most deadly letters in all of professional wrestling, RKO. And we saw that fact is still true a week ago. So, Randy Orton, former multi-time world champion, one of the greatest of all time. He will always be known as such. Makes his way down to the ring. Looks to add tag team gold back to his trophy case. This weekend, here in Aldis 11 Universe, he's a multi-time world champion. We've seen it in many of the retro shows, which will come back eventually. Kind of enjoying taking a little bit of a break from them, but we'll bring them back eventually. Gotta let things settle on 2K25 first. We've only been on it for, a month and a half. So, Orton has made his way to the ring. The Viper is in the house. Orton and Aldis versus Pearce and Theory. And so, here we go. Pearce and Theory against Aldis and Orton. Aldis and Theory have a lot of history from their time together in the 6. Just the beginning of this season, these two were at each other's throats. Very first episode of 2K25. Nick Aldis was challenging Johnny Gargano for the WWE title, and Austin Theory arrived to Raw to make sure Aldis couldn't cheat. They battled for a couple of months at that point. And now here tonight, Theory and Aldis kicking us off in this matchup. Austin Theory rolls him over, grabs a hold of him. Nick Aldis, though, sweeps the leg, taking him down. Nick Aldis getting him back up to his feet now. Nick Aldis with Austin Theory. No, Theory counters. Austin Theory throws him into the corner. Grabs a hold of him, turns him around now. Double axe handle into the back. Pushes him in the turnbuckle. And German suplex, taking him down. Rolling him over now into a cover. Austin Theory. 1, 2. Oh, and Randy Orton comes in with a cheap shot. Of course, last week, the beatdown happened when Randy Orton got rolled up by Austin Theory because Orton had decided he was going to set his sights on Thea Hale. Austin Theory now caught. Small package by Aldis. 1, 2. No. Tag made. The Viper in. Randy Orton coming in. Austin Theory now scoops him up. Theory with the body slam to Randy Orton. Randy Orton, though, trying to take him to school here. Randy Orton. Of course, this weekend, 3 of these 4 men are going to be in the Royal Rumble matchup. Adam Pearce, the only one that's not, obviously. He's not really a full-time competitor here in the Aldis 11 universe. He really just steps in when he's needed. It's Theory now, throwing Randy into the corner now, and Austin Theory. Tag made, Adam Pearce in. Kicking in the midsection there from Adam Pearce. He's got a hold of him. Pulls him in. Going for neckbreaker. Randy Orton, though. Neckbreaker of his own, taking down Pearce. Orton getting him back up to his feet now. Randy Orton. Okay, in the midsection now. Uppercut to Adam Pearce. Takes him down. Adam Pearce now back into the ring. Randy Orton gets caught with the clothesline. Adam Pearce got the better of him. Gets the head there from Orton, though. Randy Orton, clothesline again. Taking him down now, and Randy Orton now here with stomps. The stomps raining down on Adam Pearce. Getting it back up to his feet now. Randy Orton with Adam Pearce. Throws him across the ring, back into his own corner. Tag made, Nick Aldis in, Aldis and Orton. Aldis and Orton have outright said, this was an alliance not built on friendship, this was an alliance built on convenience. They both know that as soon as one of them decides the other has no use to them anymore, they will be turning their backs on one another. This alliance will implode. We all know it's going to happen one day. We just don't know when yet. Big jumping neckbreaker there from Aldis to Pearce. Tag made to Theory. Getting him back up to his feet here. And now Austin Theory looking for A-Town down. And Randy Orton making the save. Oh, RKO! Orton with the RKO. Nick Aldis quickly into the cover. 1. Adam Pearce makes the save. Aldis and Orton just bullying Pearce and Theory at the moment. And now Nick Aldis pops him up, taking him down. Into a cover now for the 1. Kick out again from Austin Theory. Austin Theory now getting stomped repeatedly by Nick Aldis. Aldis now runs right into a clothesline from Austin. Austin Theory grabs him down. Austin Theory stomped to the head of Nick Aldis. Goes down, ground and pound, firing away at him here. To the midsection now, Austin Theory goes towards the corner. Tag made. Adam Pearce in. Taking him down now. Adam Pearce taking down Nick Aldis. Oh my God. Aldis throwing Theory into the steps. Nick Aldis on the top rope now. Aldis throwing Adam Pearce out of the ring. I guess he's just getting some practice for this weekend as the national treasure. As the referee begins the count. Count of 3 now. Nick Aldis waiting on Adam Pearce to get back into the ring. Aldis with a chop, pulls him in, and Mac Daddy Driver into the cover for the 1, 2. Adam Pearce kicks out. And now Pearce thrown across the ring into the corner of the bitter old men. And Aldis now hits the diving elbow. Cover for the 1, 2. Adam Pearce kicks out. Pearce has still got life. Nick Aldis picking him back up to his feet now. Nick Aldis throws him into the corner. Aldis now has got him up. Powerbomb taking him down. Tag made. In comes RKO. Nick Aldis is down. Wait a minute. Adam Pearce. Powerbomb to Randy Orton. And a second one. And trifecta of powerbombs to Orton. And Nick Aldis using that 5 count to the full discretion there. Now Adam Pearce getting caught by Randy Orton. Randy Orton oh, and Nick Aldis just dropped Austin Theory, and Randy Orton with the spike DDT to Adam Pearce. Austin Theory down. Pearce don't get up to hear what the noise is. RKO. 1, 2, 3. Just like that, Orton and Aldis with the win. They took every cheap shot they could throughout the match to ensure it. Orton and Aldis with the victory. Big win there for the #1 contenders to the tag team titles. As we are now just days away from the Royal Rumble, where Orton and Aldis get their shot at the Hardys. A big win for Orton and Aldis tonight. I thought maybe there was a chance when Pearce started hitting those power bombs that he might be able to turn things around. But then Orton hit that spike DDT. Pearce had to get up to hear what the noise was. Bang! RKO. Hit him on the dot with it. Right on the chin. That was all she wrote. Even split him open with the impact of it. Randy Orton and Nick Aldis picking up the win tonight. Hardy boys, watch out, because these two are coming for you. We got more coming up. Tag team action coming up next. More tag team action. Actually, it's a very tag team heavy night. Looking at my card here. Seth, what do you want? Before I let you go into the building... Oh, you're letting me go into the building, huh? See here? Seth. I know what tonight is about. Is he here? No. I specifically made sure you and him were arriving at different times. So when you go inside, security is going to escort you to a private locker room for the night. Who are you protecting from who here? I'm protecting you from doing something stupid. Hope your security's got good health insurance. They might need it if they try and put a hand on me. Alright, we've got some tag team action up next. Good to know Seth Rollins has made it to the building for that big, highly anticipated contract signing here tonight. As here come the Bloodline to the ring. There they are, the Tribal Chief Jimmy Uso, alongside Jacob Fatu, Tama, Tonga, and Tonga Loa. We're going to be hearing from all 4 competitors in the WWE title match that's coming up this Sunday at the Royal Rumble. After this matchup, we're going to hear from all 4 of them. As Jimmy Uso leads the way to the ring, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa of the Bloodline going to be in tag team action here tonight. Tag match I think many have been looking forward to since I half announced it the other day. So, Jimmy Uso has led the way to the ring, the Bloodline by his side. Ones to the sky for the Bloodline. Could Jimmy Uso be WWE Champion this weekend? Many, myself included, almost feel as if it's a bit of an inevitable that it's what's going to happen. And so here come their opponents. First, a former WWE Champion in his own right, Johnny Wrestling, making his way down to the ring, Johnny Gargano. These 2 guys were actually my tag team partners on Main Event this week. If you're not a member of Patreon, you have no idea what I'm talking about, but this past week on Main Event, or this past weekend on Main Event, myself and DIY formed the trio known as ZIY. Yep. Zand it yourself. Zoo it yourself. We never established what it actually stood for. I'll be honest with you. We never actually really established what it stood for. Just it had a nice ring to it. That being said, Johnny Gargano making his way down to the ring, ready for action here tonight. It is about to go down. This is going to be a big one, folks. DIY teaming up again tonight. They failed to take down Jimmy and Jacob a few weeks ago, but now they're looking to take on the Gorillas of Destiny. So, Johnny Gargano is the first one for DIY in the ring. Obviously, that means his tag partner, the WWE Champion, Tommaso Ciampa. There he is, WWE title in hand. Tommaso Ciampa making his way down to the ring, clutching Goldie tighter than ever. The odds are not in his favor for his first defense of the gold this Sunday. You gotta wonder how he feels with people saying that him losing the title is just an inevitability on Sunday, specifically to Jimmy Uso of all people. A guy that many were counting out earlier this season. Many were believing was just keeping the Ula Fala warm till Roman got back, and then Tribal Combat at December to Dismember, Jimmy won. Because the family sided with Jimmy and not Roman. So, Ciampa and Gargano have made their way to the ring. So, here we go. Tama Tonga and Johnny Gargano starting it out. Gargano rolls through, flips over, sunset flip into a cover. Tama Tonga rolls it over. One, no. Gargano counters it. One, no. Tama Tonga went for the forearm. Gargano, Enziguri knocking him down. Now Johnny with an elbow drop, taking him down here. Johnny Gargano with Tama Tonga now back to his feet. Johnny Gargano firing away at him. Overhand chop, knocking him back now. Tama Tonga grabs him. Pulls him in, throwing him into the corner now. Tama Tonga. Tag made, Tonga Loa in. Off the ropes for double back body drop. Taking him down now. Gargano goes down. Tonga Loa. The infamous one enters the mix. Whoa, he went for a spear out of the gate. Gargano was ready to catch him, though. Johnny Gargano with Tonga Loa throws him into the corner. Tag made to Ciampa. And we know what's coming next. We know what these two do best. Here we go. The knee strike and Enziguri connect. And into a Northern Lights. Ciampa bridging the cover. For the one. No. Kick out from Tonga Loa. Tommaso Ciampa getting him back up to his feet here. Ciampa chops him, slapping him now. Tommaso Ciampa jabbing him. Tommaso hits the ropes now. Tonga Loa ducks him. Tonga Loa. Hip toss, taking him down. Now Tonga Loa drops the elbow on Tommaso Ciampa. And again. And again. Tonga Loa getting picked back up to his feet now. Ciampa thrown in the corner. Tag made. Tama Tonga in. Punch the midsection now from Tama Tonga. Tama throwing him off the ropes now. Ciampa counters. Tommaso Ciampa rolls through into a cover. Ciampa now. 1, 2, no. And Jimmy Uso taking that turnbuckle pad off just in case. Let's have the referee a little bit distracted here. Is Ciampa. No, Ciampa answering back. Elbow strikes, knocking him back. Ciampa now rolls him over and knee strike off the jaw. Down goes Tama Tonga. Jimmy Uso now talking some mad smack to Ciampa. And Johnny Gargano. Whoa, he's caught by Tama Tonga. And Tommaso Ciampa with a knee strike. It's Tama Tonga now. No, wait a minute. Tommaso Ciampa. Full-on brawl going on the outside of the ring here. Jacob Fatu. Jimmy Uso's being told to get the hell out of here. And Ciampa showing him the door. Now Tommaso kicking to the back of Tama Tonga. Swings him around. Kicking the ribs, pulls him in. Ciampa with Project Ciampa. Into a cover now, Tommaso. 1, 2, no, and there's Tonga Loa. Tag made, Johnny wrestling in. Johnny Gargano now hops in for DDT to Tama Tonga, taking him down. Gargano now picking him back up to his feet here, and Johnny Gargano jabs him. Knocking him back now. Gargano hits the ropes here. Tama Tonga with a drop kick. Into the cover now. Tama Tonga with a 1, 2. Kick out from Johnny Wrestling. Jacob Fatu now up on the apron trying to get things back in order here for the Gorillas. As Tama Tonga using that exposed turnbuckle to his advantage. And a swanton across the back. Tama Tonga going up to the top rope. That's a long distance call to make, though. Tama Tonga gonna look to fly. He hops down instead. He gets back into the ring. Hits a big neck breaker on Johnny. Tag made. Ciampa in. Here we go. Tommaso Ciampa. Hits the knee strike there, taking down Tama Tonga. Forearm strike to Tonga Loa. Willow's Bell. Taking him down. Referee didn't see it. Ciampa's not doing anything wrong by attacking the illegal competitor behind her back. I'm sure that's how he sees it. Tama Tonga now getting back into the ring. Right into some slaps from Ciampa. Now Tommaso's got a hold of him. Tommaso Ciampa throws him across the ring into the corner. Tag made. Johnny Gargano in. DIY again. Here we go. Drop toe hold. Elbow drop connecting. Tonga Loa. He wasn't even close to the tag rope. Tonga Loa comes in. Johnny Gargano super kicks him though. And now Johnny with Tama Tonga in the corner. Johnny Gargano now with Tonga Loa. Sends him into the same corner. And Gargano uses Tonga Loa as a battering ram on his brother. Rolls him over, and Gargano with Gargano escape. DIY with the win. DIY with the win on the final Raw before the Royal Rumble. What a mess. DIY getting the win, not without Jacob Fatu and Jimmy Uso trying to stop it, though. And see right here, Tonga Loa caught the stray that was the Willow's Bell, and really that set him up perfectly for that Gargano escape that finished the job. DIY with the win. Everyone give it up for DIY. Always gotta be on top. Always gotta be the center of attention, huh? The two of you. Always gotta find your way into business that ain't yours. I look at the two of you, and I think about this weekend, and I think, are we really getting the party started without me? I think I'm offended. I think I'm upset. I think maybe I should feel left out. I think maybe you're all counting out that I'm the real problem for all of you. Because you see, the thing this weekend is, Ciampa, you've always known I don't like you. Jimmy, I've always had a problem with you, but you. How dare you? How dare you throw my care and my friendship away the way you have, Johnny? How dare you? I spent the first 9 months of this season caring about you. Trying to protect you. Trying to protect you from your own greatest enemy, yourself. And I finally send you home. And I finally get you out of the danger you were putting yourself in. And do I get a thank you? No. You come back and you enter War Games. You come back and you cost me my WWE Championship. And you act like it was justice of some kind. And I think worst of all is you pick him over me. Well, Johnny, let me ask you. How long until he stabs you in the back again? Or how long until you stab him in the back like you did to me? Because you always played the victim. If you want to be a victim, then I'll make you one on Sunday. You are such a gaslighting piece of shit. You know that. If anyone's the victim here, it's you. If anyone's got a victim complex, between the four of us, it's you, Kevin. Hell, I'll even agree that Jimmy had a reason to be mad about everything. But you? You're just a piece of shit. 6 of one, half dozen the other. Other than Johnny, I hate all of you pretty equally. So go on, keep bickering. I'll just be over here. Alright, Oos. I'm taking the floor then. As I look at everyone in this matchup, I look at you. You came into WWE 10 years ago with all the hype in the world. Kevin Owens, one of the most dangerous men in wrestling. Kevin Owens, the future of the WWE. Kevin Owens, a future Hall of Famer. Kevin Owens, gonna shake everything up. He's a wild card. A guy like him doesn't belong in WWE. Doesn't normally make it. Johnny Gargano, the second coming of Daniel Bryan. The second coming of an ultimate underdog. A guy to look out for. Tommaso Ciampa, the unexpected ace of NXT. The unexpected greatest bad guy of his generation. Each and every one of you handpicked for greatness, and what was I? I was Jey Uso's twin brother, and I was Naomi's husband. I was Roman's little cousin. I was Solo's big brother. And even now that I'm the tribal chief, everyone is looking at me and they're saying I got a snowball's chance of being WWE champion. But at the same time, I'm making everyone feel that it's inevitable that I'm going to walk out of the Royal Rumble as the WWE champion because I pinned your ass, I kick your ass, and you're your own worst enemy and we all know it. I ain't even going to need my bloodline. Because I'm going to take out you. I'm going to take out you. And you're just going to be collateral damage. So until the Rumble, deuces. Tuck your son in at night, Johnny. Tuck your son in at night. And Kevin, I swear to God, if you bring my son into this again, your son and daughter aren't going to have anything left to mourn. I'm done talking to you. I'll see you at the Rumble. Hey, Kevin? Fuck you. Should be here any minute now. There he is! Cross! Missed you, kid. Haven't even had a chance to tell you I am so proud of you for what you did. What, getting suspended for a month? Taking matters into your own hands and finishing the job. I finished the job on Sunday. Yeah, you do. Look, I know I told you I was going to leave you to do all this on your own. But I'm going to give you kind of this little last minute pep talk. I feel like you need it. Don't let Seth get in your head in the contract signing night, and certainly don't let Becky either. Alright? You don't let them get in your head. You don't let them make you think that you're less than them. Because I've watched you beat Seth Rollins. I watched you stomp Becky Lynch. Tonight in the contract signing, you make your statement. Oh, don't worry. I've got an idea. What do you got in mind? Lay it on me. That's for me to know. And everyone, including you, to find out. Alright, folks, we actually got some title action up next as the Women's United States title is going to be on the line. As here comes Lola Vice to the ring. Shout out to Joe Mashups, who released a new mod that looks more like her than the game version of her did. Because, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but the 2K25 version of her just looked outdated, like, looked multiple years outdated. Which is wild. But, nonetheless, Lola Vice looking to become champion here tonight. As here comes the champion, Piper Niven to the ring. Piper Niven making her way down to the ring. The Scottish Viper, the Women's U.S. Champ, is here. We still got plenty coming on Raw tonight. We got this match now. We got Rhea Ripley in action up next. And our final match of the night is going to be a match between Penta and The Miz ahead of the Royal Rumble. But, of course, our main event of the evening is that big contract signing. Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch, Nathan Frazer and Liv Morgan, the big mixed tag team no-holds-barred match going down on Sunday. As the challenger is Lola Vice. And the champion, the Women's United States Champion, Piper Niven. So, could Lola Vice pull off the unthinkable and pick up the Women's U.S. title tonight? Or will Piper Niven be able to keep her iron grip on it? She's had it since Clash at the Castle, and these two actually were both in that inaugural title match at Clash at the Castle. As Piper Niven grabs Lola Vice by the arm, wrenching back on it. Lola Vice trying to fight back, though. She swings things around. Now she's got Piper Niven. Lola Vice looking to outspeed her here a little bit here. Piper Niven, though, has a hold of her, and Piper Niven looking to outpower her. Grabs her around the waist for a waist lock. Lola Vice, though, counters it, swinging around on Piper now, and Lola Vice with the Women's United States Champion. Lola Vice, whoa, rolls her through, cover on Piper. Lola Vice now for the one. No, Piper Niven counters in two. Jackknife cover, Piper Niven. 1, 2, kick out from Lola Vice. Piper Niven now has a hold of Lola, locking back up with her now. Piper's got her by the head now, and Piper Niven. Piper Niven, whoa! Launching her across the ring there. Piper's got a hold of her now, and Piper Niven with Lola Vice off the ropes. Arm drag, taking her down. Niven now telling her to get back up. Piper Niven. There we go. Lola Vice in trouble now. Piper Niven. Caught her around the back of the head. Caught her around the back of the waist. Piper Niven just wrenching back on her again. Lola Vice trying to stay in it here. Lola Vice, hip toss. Takes her over into a headlock. As Lola Vice now turns it into... She's got her up. Standing headlock. And Piper Niven, though, launches her off the ropes. And elbow strike, taking her down. Big kick there, knocking her down here. Piper Niven hits the ropes. And for the big splash, Lola out of the way. Piper Niven hits the mat hard. Lola Vice now Coming off the ropes into big elbow strike there from Piper Niven. And now Piper's got a hold of her, stomp into the midsection of Lola Vice. Walks across the midsection now. Lola Vice getting picked back up now. Piper Niven goes for her. Lola Vice kicks her down. Now Lola. No, Piper Niven kicks at the leg. Swinging her around now. Piper Niven. No, Lola. Right hook in the back. Grabs her. Rolls Piper Niven through again. Lola Vice. 1, 2, no. Piper Niven's got a hold of her now. Niven's got Lola Vice by the back of the head. Taking her towards the ropes now. Head first in the turnbuckle. Big chop there connecting. Piper Niven running the ropes and flattens her with a big hip attack into the corner. And now Piper Niven covering Lola Vice for the 1. Kick out from Lola. Big elbow drop there from Piper Niven. Lola Vice now telling her to get back up to her feet. Lola Vice in trouble here. Piper Niven pulls her in. Piper Niven going for a powerbomb. Lola Vice going to fight out of the powerbomb now. Lola Vice getting into the midsection and kick to the back of the head of Piper Niven. Lola Vice now rolls her over into a cover again on Piper Niven. Lola Vice for the 1, 2. No! Near fall there for the U.S. title. Lola Vice now. Telling her to get back up here. Lola Vice with the roundhouse kick. Getting Piper back up to her feet now. Lola Vice, knee strike, overhand shot. Fired away. Big kick there again. Knocking her back. Coming in hot now. Lola gets swung around. Piper Niven's got her up. Piper Niven. Electric chair drop in the center of the ring. Now Piper Niven going up top. Piper Niven. Oh boy. Senton off the top rope. Into the cover on Lola Vice. 1, 2. Kick out from Lola Vice. Piper Niven now looking to put her down for the count. Looking for the Michinoku driver. Lola now rolls her through again. Another cover from Lola Vice for the 1. Kick out from Piper Niven. Pulls her in again now. Lola Vice picked up by Piper Niven. Piper Niven. Big slam there, taking her down. Now Piper Niven tells Lola Vice to get back up. Chop there. Headbutt takes her down. Piper Niven's got her. Lola Vice pulling herself up in the corner. Piper Niven has her in perfect position now. Splashes her into... Here we go. Vader Bomb. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Piper Niven with the win. Just like that. Piper Niven gets the win, and Piper Niven keeps her Women's United States title heading into the Rumble this weekend. You gotta think we'll be seeing both these women in the Rumble this weekend. One of the most stacked women's Rumbles we've ever seen. Who knows who's gonna show up in it? It's not even announced yet. Big matchup this weekend at the Rumble. Piper Niven walks into it as a sitting champion. Not the most favorable position to be in. It's not often we've seen a sitting champion win a Rumble. In fact, we may not have ever seen a sitting champion win a Rumble if memory serves. We've never seen a sitting mid-card or tag champion, or champion of any kind, win a Rumble since the early days before the Rumble became about the title. But your winner, and still the Women's United States Champion, Piper Niven. Hey, Ciampa! I ain't done with you after what you said out there. What I said, I barely say anything. What do you want? Why are you downplaying me, Oofs? Why are you acting like I'm a nothing challenger? Do you really think you can handle what I'm going to say to you? Yeah, I'm the tribal chief, and you're going to acknowledge me on Sunday. That's your problem. That is your problem. You are walking around here telling us you're the tribal chief and we need to acknowledge you. You're not giving anyone a damn reason to respect you. You're walking around here acting like Roman. I've been in the ring with Roman. You ain't him, Oos. But I implore you to prove me wrong on Sunday. Alright, we got some more singles action coming up next here on Raw. Oh no. God help her. Wren Sinclair making her way to the ring from the Kaz Dojo. So Wren Sinclair makes her way down to the ring. And she tonight takes on the Women's World Champion. The woman whose husband caught a stray from her challenger last week when Tiffany Stratton said she wanted to take everything of value from Rhea, which meant she could keep Buddy Murphy. So Mommy's in the house. And, oh, Wren. Oh, Wren. Rhea Ripley's made her way to the ring, the demon in your dreams. Or the angel in mine. You never know. Here we go. Oh my god. Rhea Ripley's got her now, and Rhea. Now Rhea picking Wren back up to her feet, and Rhea Ripley with Sinclair. Wren Sinclair trying to lock up with her now, and Rhea Ripley just drives her into the canvas. And Rhea Ripley just putting the boots to her now. Poor Wren. She did nothing wrong. She didn't do anything to deserve this. She's practically just a kid, Rhea. She didn't do anything to you. And Sinclair with the right hook now, knocking back Rhea. German suplex into a cover on the women's champion. Rhea kicks out at 1. Rhea rolling back to her feet, kicks her in the head. And now Rhea just hammering away. Rhea Ripley now just hammering away on the poor girl. Goes for a kick to the midsection. Rhea Enziguri knocking her back. Rhea Ripley into a big clothesline there. Wren Sinclair trying to get back up to her feet here. Grabs a hold of her. Elbow strikes now. Rhea knocking her back. Rhea Ripley. Elbow strikes. Knock her back again now. And Rhea kick to the midsection. Sinclair's got her now. And Wren Sinclair with Rhea into the corner. Wren Sinclair. Scoop slam. Taking her down. Sinclair going onto the top rope. Gonna look to fly. Wren. Big opportunity for her here. She's going up. Rhea's getting back to her feet. And Wren Sinclair. Crossbody to the Women's World Champion. Sinclair might pull off the biggest upset. Kick out from Rhea before even a 1 count, though. And now Sinclair. Caught with the backbreaker from Rhea. Rhea Ripley now getting her back up to her feet here. And Rhea swings her around. Picks her up on her shoulders. And Rhea Ripley with the electric chair driver. Picks Wren back up to her feet now. And Rhea Ripley kicks her in the ribs. Lifts her up. Riptide. Rope break, though, for Wren, and I don't know if that's a salvation or doomed. I don't know if that referee... I don't know if maybe she should have just let it end or not. Well, Wren is fighting back like she's not going to let it end. Wren Sinclair telling her to get back up to her feet here. Wren grabs onto Rhea. Uh-oh. She goes for a Hurricane Rana. Rhea's got her up. Powerbomb! She's got her up again now. Rhea Ripley kicking the midsection. No. Enziguri knocking back Wren. Sinclair now. Abdominal stretch attempt. Rhea Ripley. Hit toss. Takes her down now. Rhea taking her back up to her feet now. Rhea Ripley. Wren now looking for the big upset here. Rolls Rhea through. Rhea kicks out again. Wren Sinclair's now got a hold of Rhea. Rhea Ripley answering back. Oh my god, the headbutt. Rhea Ripley rocked her with that headbutt. Kicks her in the ribs, and Rhea Ripley now, center of the ring. Riptide. No contesting it with a rope break. 1, 2, 3. Ouch. Rhea Ripley with the win. Rhea Ripley with the... I mean, what else is there to say? Rhea Ripley with the win. She did it. She won. She kicked her ass. She won. Rhea Ripley beats Wren Sinclair tonight in dominant fashion. The main event is still to come. We've got one more match before we get to that big contract signing. Rhea Ripley stands tall. Penta versus The Miz coming up next. Before that, we've had a little something interesting happen backstage. Go check it out. Weird place for Big E to have me set up. Mr. Rollins, got a visitor. Becky here? Wait a minute. The hell are you doing here? I assume you didn't show up just to wish me luck in the contract signing, did you? I'm here to ask for help. Oh, this ought to be good. Give us some privacy. Alright, it is our final matchup of the night, but man, to be a fly on the wall back there right now, to know what the hell he's going to Seth, of all people, for help with. The hell is that interaction going to be about? But it's our final matchup of the night before that big contract signing. As here comes The Miz to the ring. He is competing in the main event here tonight. As Omos and Miz have made their way to the ring. Miz and Omos, they've picked a fight with this man many of times over the last several weeks. And I gotta admit, it's a bit infuriating how they've had his number. Penta making his way to the ring. It is infuriating how much they have had Penta's number these last several weeks. As Penta El Zero Miedo making his way down to the ring. Penta and Miz going one-on-one tonight. Every time there's been tag action, Penta has come up short, as he's not had the right tag partner. So, Penta has made his way to the ring. Penta and Miz, let's do this. Penta and Miz, one-on-one. Without any further ado, here we go. They lock up. Penta's got a hold of him now, and Penta with Miz. Shoving him down. Overhand shove there from Penta now, and Penta grabs a hold of him. Throws Miz off the ropes. Penta's got him. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Penta's got the arm now with Miz. Spins it back around. Kicks him in the ribs. Miz goes down again. Now Penta. Here we go. Hits the ropes. And jumping neck breaker. Down goes Miz again. Penta's got him down now. Penta rolls him over. Kick into the back. Miz now back to his feet. Sweeps the leg. Taking him down. And now Miz with Penta. Kick to the midsection. Knocking him down. Miz getting Penta back up to his feet now. And Miz with a jab. Knocking him back again now. Miz runs right into a super kick. Penta now with a stomp to the midsection. And Penta kicks him down again now. And Penta. No, Miz gets him back now. Knocking him back. Hits the ropes now. Miz. Double axe handle to Penta. Has Miz now with a jab firing away at him here. Miz coming in for jumping neck breaker to Penta, taking him down. Miz getting him back up to his feet again now. And Miz with Penta for another jab countered. Penta's got him now, and Penta grabs Miz, swings him around, has the arm now. Penta. Oh, Miz swings it around, taking down the arm of Penta. Penta goes out of the ring now, and Miz coming out after him now. Miz jabbing away at him now. Miz knocking him back now. Miz back into the ring. Big kick in the head there now. Penta picked back up to his feet by Miz. Went for the jab, knee strike now. Penta pulls him in. Penta rolling Miz through now, and Penta 1, 2. Miz kicks out. Penta now goes for the kick. Miz swings him around now, and Miz with Penta. Oh, face first off the exposed turnbuckle. And Miz now. DDT to Penta. Miz gets the arm over him now. Cover on Penta. 1, 2. No. Penta stays in it. Miz now getting him back up to his feet again now. And Miz jabbing away at Penta now. Miz knocking him back. Penta knocked back. Miz runs into the super kick from Penta. Now Penta. No, Miz pulls himself into the bottom rope here. And Miz getting back up to his feet here. And Penta. Snapmare into the ropes, taking him down. The stun gun in the ropes to Miz. Penta's got him down. Penta with the leg of Miz. DDT's the leg. Penta now to the top rope. Penta le zero miedo. Omos looking into the ring now. Omos grabs a kendo stick. Penta flies out onto Miz. Omos is doing everything to earn his keep as Miz's bodyguard tonight. As Miz slides back into the ring, and Miz just sits up on that broken, exposed turnbuckle pad. As if trying to conceal it from the referee. Oh, and Penta. Penta's got Miz now, and Penta. Oh, no! Not like this! Skull-crushing finale! Cover on Penta! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! You have got to be absolutely kidding me. How does The Miz, of all people, have one of the best wrestlers in the world's number? It's because of Omos. Penta's not been able to find anyone that fits to even the odds against Miz and Omos. And once again, Omos plays a pivotal role in Miz getting another one-up over Penta. Charles was distracted because of Omos taking that turnbuckle pad off, and Miz is now officially the first person to pin Pentagon since his arrival to WWE. Miz and Omos standing tall. Miz! 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 I am as tired of these battles as you are. One more time. Royal Rumble. You, Omos, against me and my real tag team partner. My only true tag team partner. What's it gonna be, Rey Mysterio again? No. You and every single one of these people know who it will really be. And we will see you on Sunday, Miz. Well, folks, I think we all know who Penta was talking about. But now, it is what you all came to Raw for. The contract signing. Nathan Frazer and Liv Morgan making their way to the ring. This is the first time we've seen these two on Raw in an official capacity in over a month since they injured Becky Lynch and got suspended for it. And so these two members of the Final Testament are here. So Liv and Nathan looking to sign the contract for the final showdown going down this weekend. Nathan Frazer, former Intercontinental and Tag Team Champion in the last few months alone. But now, he's been let out of the private locker room. I still want to know what that conversation was. He's going to conduct his choir of the LS11 universe. That is a man that is about to, in 6 days, finally get his hands on the turncoat. The man that stabbed him in the back. The visionary, the revolutionary, Seth freaking Rollins. Seth Rollins makes his way down to the ring. And he's not come alone tonight. No, indeed, he has not. Far from it, indeed. Because Seth Rollins has got the best backup you could ever ask for. And I'm not just talking about the choir here tonight. Because now she is officially back. Send for the man, and here she comes. Becky Lynch is back. She was injured by Nathan Frazer and Liv Morgan a number of weeks ago, and now finally it's the contract signing for the no-holds-barred showdown. 2-on-2 mixed tag. All the rules thrown out the window on Sunday. Becky Lynch has made her way to the ring. Becky, Seth, Nathan, and Liv all in the ring together. Becky is dressed for a fight tonight. The man is back around. So, let's sign a contract. Quote Ray, legally binding documents. Woo! I have got so many things I could say to you right now. What? That I'm a disappointment. That you can't believe I'd stoop to the levels I did. That you consider me your greatest failure? No. Let's start with the fact that if it were not for the fact that I would lose everything that I have worked for 15 years for, if I threw myself across this table and ripped your skull out of your spine right now, I would. I wouldn't hesitate for a second. And that goes for both of you. I have started to run out of things to say to you. But every time I think I'm done, I find more. So I'm going to finally tell you the truth, Nathan, the real truth. I hate how proud I am of you. I hate that I'm proud of what you've become. Because you are exactly what I became at your age. Conniving. Backstabbing. You're gonna tell everyone you didn't sell out because you bought in. You pulled one over on your closest ally at WrestleMania. You escaped WrestleMania with a championship many said you weren't quite ready for. You came out of WrestleMania with all the backup in the world, guys dressed in black acting as security. People who could pull strings, giving you the matches you wanted. You're walking a very familiar path, Nathan. You are my greatest success as a teacher, and my greatest failure as a mentor. Because I tried to steer you away from that path because it brought me nothing but suffering and pain for so many years. But Nathan, if you're so determined to walk down my path, then the Royal Rumble is going to be what happened to me many years ago. You just went from on top of the world and had it all come crumbling down. Well, guess what happens next? Spoiler alert! I'm going to speed you along to the 6-month recovery process of your story. The near career-ending injury of your story. Except when I do it to you, it's not going to be a freak accident. I got nothing left to say to you. That being said, I got plenty to say to you. Liv. Jersey girl. Your taste in men is certainly interesting. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We won't talk about, you know, weird farm guys, part of creepy cult families. We won't talk about big strong boys. And I definitely want to ask you how you're doing tonight. That would be below the belt. But Liv, I hope you know that if you dare get in my way of what I'm going to do to your little man on Sunday, I will not hesitate to return the favor he gave to my wife. So by all means, if anyone else feels like talking, I'm ready to throw hands. So please, someone else take the mic. Your greatest success, but your biggest failure, huh? Have you ever considered that the reason the career-ending injury hasn't become part of my story, and I've jumped straight to the part where I'm on top of the world, where you were after the injury, is because I'm just simply the better model. I'm the upgrade. I do everything better than you, faster than you, stronger than you, more impressively than you, more agile than you. Seth, I'm just you, but better. I don't need to be the next Seth Rollins. Because you were the inferior Nathan Frazer. And Becky, my dear, I am so sorry that you were collateral in your husband's poor teachings. I am so sorry that in all of this, you've simply just gotten in my way, because Becky, I'm going to say something to you and to your husband that I truly feel, and even if you don't believe me, I love you both so much. You two were like family to me. Family fights. They fight a lot. All of them in different ways, in many times. You two always make the parental comparisons of yourselves to me. Well, every son outgrows his parents eventually. And when they become victim complex parents, narcissists, egomaniacal lunatics, sometimes you just gotta stomp it out of them.
You sure you really want to go there, Nathan? You sure it's a path you want to go down, love? Because I'll tell you what. You want to keep talking about all of this. You want to talk about how you're going to stomp my head into the mat again. You want to talk about how you're better than Seth. You want to talk about all these different things, Nathan. Well, I'm going to leave it quite simply for you. You put me out on the shelf for a month. You have threatened my family. You have threatened the people I love. You have done terrible things to the two of us for over a year now, and shown no remorse for it. I did care for you. I did care about your development, about your accomplishments, your achievements. I'll even admit I was a little bit proud when you won the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania last year, but let me tell you this, love. Everyone around here calls me the man. Well, when I'm done with you at the Royal Rumble, you're going to be crying and begging for me to stop and calling me your mommy.
Aw, you hear that, Frazee? Mommy still cares about you. I can't wait for you and I to put her and Daddy out to pasture on Sunday.
Liv, shut the fuck up. Not everyone gets a monologue. Let's get this over with. It's time to throw hands. Well, wait a minute. Jada McDonough, Nathan's weird little friend. We haven't seen him since Karrion Kross borderline killed him a few months ago. And Jada McDonough jumping Seth Rollins. And McDonough, devil inside, Rollins' head caught the announce table. On back in the ring, Nathan just throwing Becky to Liv. Oblivion. And Becky is in a 2-on-1 situation now thanks to the return of JD McDonough. It's a contract signing, so we all know what was going to happen. Nathan just making sure she doesn't get off the table. Liv with the flying splash. Nathan, no. Nathan, no! Not again! Stomped in the wood! How am I even supposed to respond to that? That contract signing off from bad to worse to absolutely terrible in a matter of a few seconds. And that's the go-home for the Royal Rumble on Raw's side of things. Nathan Frazer just stomped Becky's face into wood. Into a pile of wood and metal. Nathan and Liv standing tall. That's going to do it for Raw until the Royal Rumble. Remember, next week, Raw after the Rumble will be a premiering episode. Until next time, everybody. I've been Xander and that was Universe, but how do you even end on this note? Disgusting. The kiss of evil seen around the world. See you all next time. Just absolutely gross. Special thanks to channel members Pierre Bornelis, Andrew Cool, Funtime Gmod, Sharkbait410, Nate Dogg, Sports Network, Zach Rushing, Kevin Plays, 4593, and Dowie Gillen. Become a member today, get early access, main event, honor club, and more.